Hello. So, Lady and the Frogs, I was desperately waiting for the sun to come out so I could take photos, and now I have this. So, yeah. So it's okay here, but it's going to move around really fast because obviously the Earth is spinning on an axle and we're going to fly into orbit very soon. Coffee. I'm trying to work out which curtain I need to close. I think that will do for now, but it will move around. So I have my hair in bunches because we're going to do a DIY haircutting video. Not really. I need to find somebody to cut my hair. I'm thinking I might just risk it for a biscuit and go to one of those supercuts places. Well, when I think of supercuts, I think of that girl Helen, who was in one of the first Big Brothers, one of the series of Big Brothers, because they used to take the mick out of her because she was a hairdresser. They used to say that she worked at Classic Cuts. Oh God, I wish for 20 years ago when you could like get a really good haircut for £10. But I think this is the thing, is that I'm just resentful about the fact that most of the decent hairdressers now charge £60 and upwards in Manchester. So I can't, and I resent it because I don't like spending £60 on a haircut. Prior to lockdown, there was this hairdresser I went to and she did really good haircut for £10. And obviously her business just crashed because of lockdown. So don't even know where she is. Right, so anyway, my hair is up in bunches because it's been annoying me. It just keeps, it's so fly away. I keep having like random hairs drop out. I kid you not, they're just everywhere. I've had to take my mohair jumper off because that's annoying me. I haven't got the heating on, but I'm finding that if I'm busy and I'm active, I'm not cold. So my goal for today, I have all of this stuff here. In sort of like for like piles. I do have stuff which is photographed. I'm hoping that I can sort of get to a point where the light is okay. My problem is everything's fine in the summer because the sun moves slowly and it's sort of more consistent, but I find I get yellowy light and there's only like midday sun which is sort of okay, and then it sort of goes south a bit. I need to stop photographing after 3 o'clock really because I'm then getting really yellowy stuff. Some of the stuff I photographed yesterday just didn't look right, and I'm having to like use, this is like a trick, a reseller trick. If you get like a white sheet of paper, I found this out because I'm so pale skinned myself, but if you get an A4 like piece of paper, or you know, it can be bigger than that, and you just lay it next to something you're doing flat lay, it'll tend to do a colour balance of the light, you know, the actual colour of the item that you're doing, which is one of the reasons why they say use a white background to do your photos, because you'll get the right colour balance. Anyway, today's video, Vlogmas 15, yeah. I don't think you've seen any of this stuff here. So this box here is the last box which I've got to sort into these piles before I try and photograph everything today. And I don't think that I've done a haul video of any of this stuff. I don't think I have. Some of it may have appeared in previous videos, but I don't think the majority of it has, because this is, I don't really even know how much I've like picked up these things for. I think I have shown this one before because this is Chi Chi London, and I'm pretty sure that I've shown you that in a video before. So yeah, good brand to get in plus size, but that's a small sized dress. What's it say? It says large. It's not. It's not a large dress. I mean, technically, I'm a large, size 14 to 16. yeah, I mean, I would look like, I'd have to change my name to Babs Mackenzie if I was going to wear this. It wouldn't leave much to the imagination. I'm pretty sure that that's been in a previous haul video. I think maybe these things are just sat on top of the box here for the sake of storage, because all of this stuff has been piled up. I haven't taken photographs of clothing for at least a month because I've been so absorbed in Lego. Obviously because of the Christmas rush. And then I've got this. I'm sure that this has been in a previous haul, and that's a monsoon size 12. I'm starting to wonder what is a dress or not. I think I'm becoming prudish. I'm sure this is silk as well. Yeah, so this is 100% silk. I'm pretty sure that that's been on a haul before. Anyway, so this I know I haven't shown. I'm really questioning myself now whether I have. Anyway, you know, you just see it twice. So this is cashmere, pure cashmere. So all of these things should really be listed sharpish on my account. Why does everything seem so small? Marks and Spencer's 100% cashmere. I think I paid £3 for this, and I think I got it from Bernardo's as well. I don't know. They must have been having a bad day. Sometimes I wonder whether it's like that cash gore or something. Anyway, size 10. So that's why it looks a bit small. Yeah, so good to have a jumper. I seem to have quite a big pile of jumpers. So at least the stuff which I have here, the summer stuff will get listed anyway. There's no point in it not being processed. Somebody might have it. This one actually feels like cashmere. That didn't feel so much cashmere. This does feel cashmere-ish. Oh. Pure Collection. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in this cup of tea, cup of coffee, and completely destroy it. Size 8. So no point in trying to squeeze myself in there. But yeah, nice. I think I paid £3 for that as well. I'm sure it was they were both in that same shop. And I was like, what's going on? We've got all this other stuff up for £10 and this cashmere's not. Oh no. So yesterday's haul, I was like, oh, I've got all these hush dresses. I don't know why I've picked them up. Apparently, I've got this one. This ain't going to sell very well. Why have I picked this up? Oh, it's even got seam damage. It's got I should not have picked this up. It's like got a seam pull. Somebody had obviously squeezed themselves into this. They're a bit big. Yeah, I don't hold out much hope for that. I'm going to hurl that on auction. Hush, size 14. Doesn't look very size 14. Evidently the other person who had it wasn't happy either, because they seem to have busted out the back of it. Yeah, so I'll hurl that on auction. I don't know why I've picked that up. Well, I mean, now I've got 3 hush dresses. If you looked at my haul that I did yesterday, so I've got 3 hush dresses that'll be hitting my shop in the next 2 weeks. So this is good. It'll be a good indicator of just how rubbish the brand is now. So we'll see where we are in 6 months when we're in heatwave. See if they're still here. A white stuff blouse. All of this is starting to feel very familiar. Like I have shown you, it's got Thunderbolt lightning things on it. Everything's all curled up as usual. Size 14. This is why I have to get the ironing board out, because I've got to press all of this. A Jules top with the ducks on it. I'll always pick the duck stuff up. So that should sell for 14. Yeah, see, not like grand prices. This must be a tunic top. I thought it was a dress for a minute there. No, it's a size 18, so that's quite good. Fat face, long sleeve, tunic top. I mean, let's face it, we need to start thinking about spring, because this whole Christmas thing is just a waste of time. I would show you what I did some parcels this morning. Royal Mail is still on a strike. So although I've produced the labels because I got nagged by one of them to put it in the post really quickly, I just produced the labels yesterday. I sold one item for £3, which was some Lego fencing. And he was like, get it in the post quickly. And I'm thinking, well, I can get it in the post, but I'm not going to go anywhere. So I had that, and I had a jumper, which was actually something of my own. I hadn't bought it to resell. It was just something that I decluttered, which was menswear, which I thought was a lovely jumper, but it didn't account for the fact that I had these, so it was really uncomfortable to wear. So I got rid of that. So it was just a personal item. I have sold something decent this morning, but I haven't pulled it out yet, and that's going to Israel, and they don't know that we're on strike. So my eBay store is dead in the water. Sea salt, you know, a quarter length relieve top. Is that a mark? No. So yeah, I suppose all of this stuff, some of those things, you know, will find their buyer in the springtime. So, but there's no harm in putting them on. This is a very nice jacket. This is a very nice jacket. So this is a really nice military jacket. So this should sell really well. So please don't tell me I've got to wash this. This annoys me if I've put this in storage and I haven't washed it. I think it'll pass. It's just a smell that I'm not used to. Jane Norman military jacket. Obviously this looks like a size 8. Ching ching. Black. Size 8. Yay, at least I know what size it is. Yeah, so that's good. That should sell. All of this feels very, very familiar. And I do apologise if this is all duplicated. It does not feel like it is. This is a very piled jumper. I should have left this in the shop. And even the label is all curly. Ted Baker, apparently it's size 5. Well, maybe it is, maybe it is. Maybe I'm a size 5. Cotton, nylon, elastine. Why does it feel like it's shrunk wool? Yeah. Menswear. What should we do? I think we're going to do the male mannequin first. So we'll just bob those out there. A pair of fat face chinos. Women's chinos, size 10. God only knows how long these have been sat there. I seem to remember picking this up because they're fat face 10 as well. This colour I hate photographing. This is one of these colours. I don't know what it is. I take my photos on my phone. I try also video on. This is a Samsung S8. I know, I'm that old. My phone predates the pandemic. For some reason, when I photograph this, the colour on screen now is perfect. But for some reason, when I take the photo, it will go really pinky. So this is one of the ones where when I do the flat lay photo of this, I will put the white sheet of paper next to it, and that should bring it back to the right colour. A lot of cropping involved, but you know, it is what it is. Right, so I've got that, and then I've got that, both fat face jeans. I mean, that is a capri length, so fantastic for the winter. People will be all over it. A Snoopy top always sells great. I don't know, I feel like I've shown all of these already. This is actually Uniqlo, so that's a bonus. Is that menswear, is it not? I don't know, it says extra small. Oh, what shall I do, what shall I do? Is this menswear? Is it women's wear? I think it's women's wear. No wonder I never get any sleep. I think I've done a haul with these. Right, so I don't know if I'm going to put this on in menswear or women's wear. I think it's going to go on menswear. But there aren't really any extra small men out there, are there? I've got a 2 blouse with dogs on it. Size 20 apparently. So I'll get that on. This is Bitter Kai Rand. This is a Lagenlook brand. I don't know how well this will sell. My last thing didn't really sell that well, and my German buyers pretty much bitten the dust, which is why I'm annoyed that I paid for the German packaging license. It feels like lyocell, you know, like, oh it is, it's Cupro Tencel. Know my stuff. So that is what they regard as vegan silk. So yeah, that's a good bonus. The care label on that was doing, you know, when it goes like that and it's like it's like the print was never part of the care label. It just seems to all like fall off. See, the sun's coming round now. It's so fast. There's only another 2 items on here. Honestly, I feel like I've done a whole video of all this before, but I think it's sat around for that long. If you can work out which whole video it was, you can see just how useless I am and the fact that all of this should have been listed. I have a Sweaty Betty hoodie here. So obviously that would be great for January because everybody wants to start jogging in January. Jogging in January. Got a little logo there. Size small, which doesn't matter. Jumpers. And then I do believe this is jewels. I don't really like picking jewels up, but I've picked that up because it's Breton and bees. 2 things which probably aren't that popular now. So yeah, great going. This would have been great if it had been 2 years ago. 3 years, well, no, let's face it, it's 4 years ago, isn't it, really? I always used to say this because I live in Manchester, and I always used to say, oh yeah, the bees is a logo, and people were like, what the hell are you talking about? And I says, there's bees on all of the waste paper bins. Is there? Yeah, and on the grates and things. Is there? And now everybody knows about the bees. So this jewels, it is a size 16. That should still only get £15. Right, so I'm going to crack on with that. This is everything that I have now to iron, check whether it's stained, and get it listed. And I've got now 3 empty boxes. I have sewing stuff to do, which I must get on with. But this is getting done today while it's light, even though it's annoying light, and so that I can actually get the flipping Christmas tree up, because the Christmas tree needs to be here. And let's face it, it's like racing towards Christmas Day. It is the 15th today. I want to be at a position where I've just got a pile of stuff which I can list, and I don't have to like think too much about stuff, about what I'm doing, and just have a pile of stuff which I can like list. Possibly I'll schedule some of this. I don't know. I might take a breather over Christmas with all of it. I thought I had a lot more stock than this. It just, I think because there was so many coats, it just seemed like it was taking up a lot of room. And it's dusty anyway. So there is a lot of coats there. And obviously coats and jumpers needs to be on. So that's my quest for today. I'm going to see how much I can get photoed of all this. And it will all get photoed today. it won't all be listed today, but it'll be ready for me to list. That is the whole point. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will be back again soon. There are frogs here with a hostage teddy. We've got Shelley, we've got Simon, and that's my old bear from when I was born. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I will be back again tomorrow. I'll probably tell you whether I've actually achieved all of this photography or not. It should be a big fat yes.